Hi guys, it's your girl Sofineee. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, thank you for clicking. My name is Sofineee. Happy to see you here, and I'm happy that you clicked so you can hear what I have to say today. This is a part 2 of my tips for starter lock video. I will link the first one up above so that you can see in the cards. The videos don't have to be watched in any specific order. They're just all tips that I will give you guys. I just didn't want to put it all together so the video was not like 30-40 minutes long of me just talking. So I just want to chop it up so that you guys can just take what you need really quickly. This is a quick video that you can just watch and get whatever you need and leave whatever you didn't need to leave. That's pretty much the purpose of this. So if you're interested in the other tips that I have that was not mentioned in part 1, stick around and keep watching. Okay, so in this video, the first thing I want to talk about is something that I saw online about called pruning. So pruning is when you cut the frizz on your locks. And this happens, frizz usually happens after wetting your hair, putting any product in your hair. So just so that you can have the nice, neat look, people would cut their frizz. And I just want to recommend that you don't do that. Frizz is a part of the process. So when your hair is like mixing and meshing and mingling, that is part of the process for your hair to lock and mature. If your hair is not mixing and meshing and falling and shedding, your hair is not gonna lock. So you cutting that off is messing with the process, is making sure it's slowing down your process of locking. It's not gonna lock as fast as it should be because of the fact that you're cutting off all these different strands that should be intertwining and locking up and getting into your hair. Pruning can also lead to thinning of your hair. Your frizz is like maybe 10 times bigger when you're first starting your locks because your hair is learning what form to take. Your hair doesn't know what it's doing. It's like, what is going on? Why is my hair not being combed? Why is my hair not being shed naturally? Why is all of this happening in my hair and you're not washing me? You're not taking me out. You're not combing me out. Like, your hair is confused. So it's like, okay, what's going on? Let me just do what I need to do naturally and just mat up. And that's what it did. It mats up. And that's how you get your locks. If you are always cutting out those mats, cutting out those frizz, cutting out those little extra strands, your locks will get thin and it will take forever to lock because all the hair strands are not shedding and matching and meshing and mingling and intertwining and intertangling together for it to do what it needs to do to lock. Alright, so the next thing I want to touch on is retwisting. So a fresh retwist always eats. It's always bomb, always looks great. So neat, your parts, everything is everything. Like, but learning that you have to stretch it sometimes. Like, I stretch my retwist to about 2 months. So like right now I'm currently a month and a half in, and this is what my hair looks like. But this is a month and a half of without a retwist, and it's pretty decent. I mean, you can't see my parts anymore. You just see a whole bunch of new growth and roots. But it's fine, we move. This is part of the process. And making sure, like, as you guys, if I'm gonna link up above the video of how to get thick locks. I don't retwist often, and that is why. I retwist every 2 months. I don't style too tightly, like this rubber band here. It's like, it's not even looped twice, it's just once. And yeah, just doing different things. I have more details in that video, so it's linked down below and also in the cards, so you guys can watch that as well. But otherwise, yeah, just less is more when you have locks. I've mentioned this before as well in other videos, is drinking a lot more water. How your hair is a plant, your body is living, your hair is living as well. So all living things need water to sustain and to live. Your hair is not exempt from that. Your hair also needs water. It needs to be washed with water, it needs to intake water so that your hair can grow from your scalp, from your body, so that you can be as healthy as possible. Hair grows from the inside out. So if you support your body, promote it with good health, your gut health, your water, your vegetables, your greens, your fruits, your hair will flourish. Your hair will have this natural shine. You don't need to add too much oil, any product in it. Like, your hair will just do what it needs to do because it's growing from the inside out. You're taking care of the source. Our body is the root, and your hair is the branches and the flowers and whatever fruit that it produces. So making sure that your inside is good, working out, making sure that it's as well, so that your hair can grow, your hair can flourish. You won't need to take any biotin or anything like that. You can, but it's also good to like maintain the roots. Ooh, next is buildup. Buildup is real. Try to avoid this. Try to avoid this by not using any gels, souffles, any wax in your hair, or too many products, because I'm not gonna say buildup is never gonna happen to you, because even with oils you still get buildup. It just won't be as apparent or as frequent, or it won't happen as much, or won't shown as much. For those of you that don't know what buildup can be like that white residue in your hair, like at the ends or along the strands of your locks. Like that is the buildup, and the buildup is an accumulation of the products or whatever. Like I said, any gels that you've been using, any products that you're using, any edge control that you're using will build up and stick into your hair. Because like I said, when you have locks, your hair does not shed. Your hair does not leave your head. Your hair sheds from your scalp and fall right into the lock. So whatever that's on your scalp will go right into your lock and get enmeshed and entangled and get stuck there. It's not gonna be easy to come out. That is why a lot of people do lock detoxes with the apple cider vinegar and the water and the steam, just to loosen up those strands so that whatever gunk that is stuck in them can come out. You don't have to do this as often if you avoid products that will lead to buildup eventually. But yes, try to, less is more in this case. As I mentioned before, less is more. And buildup doesn't only have to be products. It can also be lint. It can also be hair particles. It can also be smoke. Like anything can get into your hair. As long as your hair is exposed, anything can get in there. And that is why it's clear, like if you don't need to, if you don't have to, keep your hair wrapped up. I be home sometimes and I never leave my hair out. Like I lay in my pillow, I lay on my bed, I go on my couch. Like I try not to have my hair out because it gets caught in everything. Even when I take a shower, my hair is up, so that when I'm wiping my butt with my towel, none of the particles from my towel get stuck in my hair. So it's just little things like that, making sure that you have your hair up, tied up if you need to, or even if it doesn't have to be tied up, maybe in a ponytail, something so that your hair is not always rushing and brushing against your clothes or whatever fabrics that's around you. I'm doing this now because I'm recording a video, but otherwise after this, my hair's going right back in my head tie and my bonnet. I don't do it. This topic is gonna go right back to what I was talking about, like working out and drinking water. Like health is more important. I feel like health of your hair, so like using less products, less is more. I feel like a broken record, but less is more. Water, oil. I mean, if you use edge control, make sure that after the end of the night you're washing your edges so that that doesn't get product buildup as well on your edges. But less is more. Like using your shampoo. I don't use conditioner. If you use conditioner, that's each their own. It's your preference. But I do not use conditioner. And just making sure that you're not a product junkie. You're not seeing something on TikTok and trying every little thing in your hair, because then if you try everything, you won't ever know what works. Using something consistently for more than 3 months is where you will see like a difference in your hair. And just make sure that you're taking care of your health. Your health of your hair and your body will be better than length. It's health over length, because if your hair is healthy, then length will never be an issue. But if your hair is not healthy, your hair ain't growing. Your hair's gonna break, your hair's gonna fall out. It's not growing. So don't even worry about the length if your hair's not healthy. So make sure that your hair is healthy, and then the length will come. So along with that comes with patience. Being patient and make sure that your health is good, your hair will grow, and then you'll be happy. You have your length, you'll be locked for however plus many years, and you'll be happy with what you got. So just making sure that we are being patient. As much as I hated hearing it, being patient, being healthy, and our hair will grow. That is it. Okay, last but not least, enjoy the journey, guys. I know we put so much pressure on our hair, on our appearance, on how we look, and sometimes it's just good to just be in the moment. Give yourself that extra 5 minutes during your scalp massage. Wet your hair because you want to, just not only to moisturize, but just because you can, because your hair is natural. Like just doing little things to enjoy yourself and enjoy the journey. Take all the pictures, all the videos of your hair, because you will only be at this stage for however long that you're there, because tomorrow's not gonna be the same. Whatever length you are at today, you're not gonna be at tomorrow. So just making sure that you're enjoying taking pictures and videos, and just so you can look back and be like, wow, my hair was really this long, my hair was really this short, this is where I was during this time. Like my hair was short here, this is when I was going through a breakup, and then my hair flourished, I got this new job. Like your hair goes through your journey. Your hair is part of your life. Whatever stage you are in your hair correlates to whatever stage you are in your life. So making sure like that's why so many people when they break up, they cut their hair, they do a style. Like so many people do so much thing with their hair once they're in a pivotal stage or moment in their life. Your locks are the same. Your locks are a part of you. Your hair's a part of you. So just being able to embrace that, love it where you are, even if you don't post it for other people to see, love it within yourself. Because everything doesn't have to be content. Everything doesn't have to be online and shared with others. It can just be for yourself. So yeah, this is all of the tips and all the ideas that I have for those of you with starter locks or that is planning on starting your lock journey. I hope this was very beneficial to you. This is the part 2. I hope you guys also watch the part 1 if you haven't already. And comment anything else that you guys have or any thoughts about what you want to do or what you've been thinking based on the things I've said. Just whatever you have to say. Once again, I just want to tell you guys so much thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.